Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy ATK, and today I'm with KLEINEM. KLEINEM, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let everyone know who you are.
All right. Hello, I'm KLEINEM. I'm, according to ATK, a prominent member in the Star Blast community, I guess.
You guess? Dude, you're one of the biggest pros in the game.
Well,
I would say
yeah.
probably next X27. You're honestly one of the best players that I've ever faced. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and go all the way. I would say that you are definitely the best player that I've ever faced.
I'm definitely, I definitely say I'm up there, but I'm not the best.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit, buddy.
Ever fight against Q or Q rather?
I don't know who that is.
That guy's an OG, and he was absolutely fantastic.
So he's like an old friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So we are currently in KLEINEM's private server, which, by the way, before we even begin the video, I just want to let everyone know that KLEINEM designed all of these ships. I just have to throw that out there. Like, KLEINEM, you are an absolute genius when it comes to designing ships. Like, you designed all of these by yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, most of these. There are two on here that are pretty much recreations of ships from another game.
By the way, I am a huge fan of the ship that I'm using right now. I believe it's called the Piranha. Is that correct?
The Piranha, yes.
And I'm just going to go ahead and show everyone what this does. Basically, this is a tier 3 Barracuda, and I absolutely love the idea of a tier 3 Barracuda. I mean, watch this. Look at this guy. I took down a lot of his health, which is, it could be a great replacement.
Well, in a dense asteroid field, that thing would absolutely wreck. But yeah,
definitely a good rule of thumb for all Barracudas of any type is to always play on a highly populated asteroid belt map, or whatever you want to call it. No, I give that advice to anyone who tells me that the Barracuda is bad. Just play on a highly populated map. People just don't know how to use the Barracuda. Honestly, the Barracuda is a seriously just OP ship.
Yeah, it definitely can be a powerhouse.
Yeah, and I wish I could just make a whole video just showcasing all of your ships, because honestly, a lot of them are just, they just blew me away the first time I saw them. Like, whenever modding first came out, like, you were just on top of things. You were like one of the first modded servers that I ever played on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
most of these ships were designed to fill niche positions in the vanilla ship tree. So a lot of them are fairly gimmicky.
Yeah, I think this could be a good replacement for the Y Defender. As a fan of the Y Defender, I think the Y Defender is a seriously overpowered tier 3, and I think this could be in the same rank as a Y Defender. I think I could dominate a whole server with this ship. Go ahead and let's start by talking about how you first discovered the game.
How I first discovered the game.
Yeah. How did it all start?
I think I probably found it on just some IO game site.
And how long ago was that?
That was probably, I'd say going on a year now, maybe more, maybe less.
I thought that'd be longer with someone of your talent. I was guessing like probably several years.
Yeah, the game's only I think a year and a half old at this point.
Really? I thought it was older than that.
If I'm not mistaken, no, it had its
I've been
1 year
playing
anniversary.
this game for a while, but I don't think I've been here since the beginning. And when you first discovered the game, did you automatically like it? Like, how was the beginning process like?
Yeah, I'd say I pretty much like this game from the start.
Automatically good at it, or did you?
Definitely not. No, I was. It took me. I don't know how long it took me to get, I guess, good, but definitely didn't start that way.
So you're in UCP. How did you get to become a UCP?
Mostly just contributions over the year, I guess. Mostly stuff on Reddit and the wiki.
Can you specify like what kind of contributions? Like what kind of like wiki entries? Like What are you doing?
I made the official ship editor tutorial, which was pretty extensive for the time. It's a bit out of date at this point.
Bad date, like can you give us a little bit more detail on that?
Sure. Yeah, just goes through all the ins and outs of what all the different variables do, I guess, in when editing ships.
So for like ship editor, you mean? But have they like
Yeah.
changed the program now or something?
No, but there were a few things I didn't know at that point. I didn't know what model did in what the model stat did, but
So I think what everyone wants to know now is your opinion on the mods. I mean, with mods, being still really new to the game, like how do you feel about the mods, and what's your opinion on it?
I absolutely love them. That's been pretty much what all the ship designers have been asking for since the beginning. Some way to test out these ships. And according to the release notes of the alpha, there should be quite a few new features coming down the pipeline for modding, which sound absolutely fantastic.
I read the Reddit post about the new mod, and they said that there would be glitches, there'd be crashes, and I haven't encountered any of that. And if this is the alpha version, then I can't even fathom what the beta version is going to be like. It's got to be something pretty incredible. Like they got to have some major tricks up their sleeve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've encountered a few bugs, a few
like what
different UI elements not loading in at times, but for an initial alpha version 1, this thing is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it really is. So how do you think it could be improved, and what kind of things are you looking forward to in the beta version?
Pretty much everything they listed there.
I believe they say something about racing. I'm pretty sure in one of my last videos I did a racing, sort of my version of a racing thing. I'm sure in the beta version that there will be a lot more like improved versions of like racing and a proper racing game. But I just sort of hacked my way with, was just working with what I had and just sort of hacked my own race.
Yeah, with any luck, we'll be able to make custom game modes at some point.
Yeah, but if you're really creative enough, you can do a whole lot with the alpha version.
Oh, definitely.
And from what I've been seeing so far, I have been seeing a lot of just like seriously crazy awesome ships. And I've only managed to design one ship, which I'm really proud of, by the way. I call it the Horsefly. Basically, the premise of the ship is it's a level 1 ship, but it packs a real punch, right? But to sort of level things out, its agility isn't that good, its speed isn't that good, but it packs a good punch, but you can only get like 2 or 3 consecutive hits before it like loses power,
Oh yeah. I don't think I've seen that design yet.
I don't think I have shown it to you, by the way, but I plan on making, or at least putting it in a video sometime. What I really want to do is just design my whole, my own line of just like ships, like an entire ship tree, like you and what was it? Who designed the U sniper tree? Like,
that was all Finalizer.
Finalizer, dude, I freaking loved that ship tree. I couldn't get enough of those ships. I had to try every single one of those ships. And the first time I played that U sniper themed server, I didn't get to go through all the ships because survival mode was triggered, and I was so upset, man. So I was like really excited when I got another chance to do it, like a second time he posted the server. And so I am like
that ship tree is epic.
Yeah, I'm insanely impressed with the ship designs that people are creating. And at first, it is a little difficult to sort of understand how to create a ship. And what I really want to do is I really want to make like a basic modding tutorial of just how to create a ship and how to test it in the game. Just basic, modding tutorial, something like that. But first, I got to learn all the modding stuff myself. But I think that's something I would like to see in the future is proper modding tutorials instead of what they gave us in the Discord and Reddit posts. They gave us I want some proper template, you know what I mean, and make it something that someone stupid like me can understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on making a
Yeah.
basic
So
ship editing and modding tutorial once
yeah, and I
once
would
a few more
very much,
features are added.
yeah, I would very much look forward to that. I think that's something that would benefit a lot of people who want to get creative and want to make their own ships and test things and really push the alpha mode to its limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the more we have, more people we have editing ships, the better.
Yeah, and again, I'm just super excited to see about what they have for the beta version.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So, what do you want to see from the future of Star Blast?
In the future of Star Blast,
Yes.
I like where the devs have been going recently. I just want them to keep the head up.
Yeah, I like how they keep adding new updates. That way the game never gets boring. Like the game has dramatically changed since I very first started playing this game. Like
Oh,
it
I
used to
know.
be so different when I started, and I can only imagine since you've probably been playing longer than I have how different it is now since you started playing the game.
In terms
One
of us, oh, sorry.
one update that I am not a fan of though is the rockets update. How you
Oh
can no
yeah,
longer spam rockets, and I think I'd like to get your opinion on that also. Was that a good call?
I don't know because I probably got killed. I've probably been killed more times than I have killed with rocket spam. But I don't know. I liked it. I liked being able to just fill your inventory with damage in case of emergency. It's definitely fun, but
I
yeah,
for
a bit
one am
overpowered,
not
I
a fan
guess.
of that update. I loved spamming rockets. I mean, I think they should at least have an option, uh, and at least like a private server where you can, I don't know, like have a setting where you can spam rockets, not spam rockets.
Oh,
Similar
definitely.
to
Yeah,
how
that would
you
be
can,
fantastic.
similar to how you can turn off on and off like RCS. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I think it should be a setting, and that way you can at least have a choice to have it on and off. For those of us who still like spamming rockets,
yeah,
because I know uh what was his name? Karm. He had this idea. He wanted to spam torpedoes in a team mode game to destroy a base, um, and I'm pretty sure you were in on that plan as well. Like me, you, KLEINEM, or not KLEINEM, what's his name? Karm, and this whole group of people. We were gonna do this torpedo mission together.
yeah. Not much ever came of that, but
Yeah,
I do think that that update that we're talking about has served to make that a bit more viable. I guess since you
viable.
can't spam anymore, there's a bit more of a necessity for a coordinated attack on that front, at least.
Yeah,
Because now to unload 6 missiles, it takes, I think it's a second between, torpedoes rather. I think it's a second between each firing of a torpedo. So that's 6 seconds, which I can definitely give the enemy team a bit of time to respond to an attack.
all right, so I think that will conclude our interview. But before we end our interview, I just want to end our interview off with a little segment that I like to call the 5 second speed round. And basically, how this is going to work is I'm going to ask you some really short questions, and you got 5 seconds to give me an answer. And these are just, just for fun. You know, they don't have anything to do with Star Blast. They don't have anything to do with gaming. These are just funny questions that I thought would be fun to pull off the internet to sort of help people get to know you a little better. So
Alrighty.
I got 6 questions here. So are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Favorite soda?
I don't drink soda.
No soda. What do you drink?
Uh,
Favorite
it's
beverage?
favorite beverage? Tea, black tea
Okay, but why though?
with a tad of grape juice, maybe.
Why not soda? I gotta know.
I don't know. I've just never really been a fan of it.
Well, that's probably a good choice. I personally am a fan of Coca-Cola myself.
No, okay.
I used to be really into Pepsi, but now it's like Coca-Cola. And I used to really hate Dr. Pepper, but now I'm like really into Dr. Pepper also. So, favorite animal?
Uh, for what purpose, just being good animals. Or
Whatever is really cool, favorite animal, just pick one.
probably have to say the house cat. Favorite
House
all-around
cat?
animal.
Dude, I love cats. I think my favorite animal would, besides a cat, would have to be like a vulture, like a big
Okay.
black bird, because I think they look really cool. So favorite game besides Star Blast?
Besides Star Blast, even with Star Blast included, it would probably be a Terraria,
Terraria.
hands down.
Uh,
Speaking of fantastic development teams,
so would you be disappointed if I didn't know what that was?
not disappointed, somewhat surprised. It's a
What is it? I'm pretty sure I've heard that name before. Is it like an Xbox game?
Pretty much just a 2D sandbox adventure type thing. Not really good with my game genres, but that's the best way I can describe it offhand. I'd highly recommend it, though. It's polished to a shine.
I'm actually not that big of a gamer, surprisingly. The only game I really play is Star Blast.
Really?
Yep. So how do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
I'm impartial to pineapple on pizza. How's that?
Impartial. Pray tell.
If it was there, I might eat it, possibly.
If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would you call it?
That's a very strange question. Let's say peanut sauce, maybe.
Peanut sauce?
Probably not very creative, but practical.
It's better than what I had in mind. I was just gonna call it brown sauce. Is cereal a soup?
Technically, yes.
And finally, we have our final question. What is your favorite show?
Oh, favorite show. In what regard? Like favorite show to currently watch, favorite show I've seen.
Favorite shows you currently watch, any shows that you've liked in the past. I have a lot of favorite shows. Right now, I'm really into Steven Universe. It's like a cartoon. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I like Steven Universe. Don't judge me.
What did you think of that most recent episode?
The what?
Are you caught up?
And of what?
On Steven Universe?
Dude, I watch all the episodes as soon as they come out.
Okay, so I'm assuming you. Can we have spoilers in this interview?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the most recent episode was absolutely terrible.
Oh yeah, the latest episode where
oh my god,
where Rose Quartz was Pink Diamond.
They had so many options and so many different ways they could have gone about revealing that, but they pretty much just opted to Steven saying, "Hey, Pearl, did you shatter Pink Diamond?" And then her saying, "No, not technically," and then telling him exactly what happened.
Dude, so you like Steven Universe too?
You
watch it?
Yeah,
You're familiar with it at least.
I've watched it all, yeah.
I'm a pretty big fan, but I'm not like a diehard fan where I got like all the merchandise and everything. I watch it and I really like it, but I don't go too deep with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a huge fan of the show though. Like I like all the songs, the plot. I think it's just a really well crafted show.
Yeah, there's some qualms I have with it, but all in all, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I like watch all the theories on them too. Another show I have liked in the past, I can't think of anything right now. Like, so do you have any like favorite shows?
Oh, yeah, I don't think I actually answered the question at all.
Yeah, I think we sort of went off on a little tangent, but that's okay.
Favorite show of all time? I'd probably have to say Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Dude, I freaking love that show. I went back and I watched every single episode like a few months back, and it was totally amazing.
That show is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it really is. It really is a really great show. Have you seen all the episodes, like the ending and everything?
Oh my gosh, I've watched that series so many times. Yeah.
All right, because I was about to spoil it for you if you haven't. So thank you for doing this interview with me, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. So everyone, go check out KLEINEM's channel because he has a YouTube channel. I have a link to that in the description. Thanks for checking out this video. Please leave a like, subscribe if you like this video. Is there anything you would like to
Bless
say to
you.
any future people who I might be interviewing?
Nope, not particularly. Hopefully that's not underwhelming.
Well, I thought it was pretty fun. So thanks for being here. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Later. Are you gonna say goodbye to them, dude? You're just gonna leave them hanging.
Farewell.
All right, that's good enough.
Fare ye well.